Hi, I'm doing crochet and I just wanted to show you what I was working with. As you can see, it's very thin on the top, very normal thickness in the back. I parted it from ear to ear and it'll be double the number of braids in the front as it would be in the back. So I think I did 14 in the front, so it was 7 in the back. That hair right there is what I used to create I guess I want to say anchor or the strength of the braids that are thinner in the front. You'll see in a minute what I'm doing. Here I'm showing you how thin and short it is, and it's due to her wearing the wigs. It kind of rubbed it out, um, and she would blow dry it and curl it with the curling iron, kind of burned it out as well. So I'm putting the pieces of hair in, and like I said, it's only Kanekalon hair. I'm braiding it in the cornrow, and I'm only doing this one because, as you can see right there, it's very short spots right here, and I would be concerned if I just braided her own hair down if the uh, crochet hair would be able to won't slip off or the braid will come apart, and because she likes to put it in ponytails and things like that, pompadour in the front. Once it loosens up a little bit, because it is a little tight. I try not to braid it too tight because I want her to have her edges like I do my daughter. I don't braid it so tight that it pulls the hair out. Um, I've seen it where it's so tight it pulls the bulbs out of the hair. So I only braid it so far down because I'm going to add it to the back. Here I've created another section. So you have one in the back, one in the middle that is braided up, and then this part right here. And I'm going to make an X, like an X marks the spot area. To me it looks like a chromosome, so I call it a chromosome, X chromosome. So, and as you can see, I'm adding more. I added that piece of hair to it. Like I said, it just adds strength to the corn roll. She wears her hair for about 6 weeks. I find that if she wears her hair a little any longer than that, it really does break off because um, it gets all. She has a little bit of dandruff and it gets all gooky and stuff. So we need to make sure that she takes it out and redoes it, get it redone often. So 6 weeks is about as long as we go. And I don't braid it to the end. I'm going to combine it with two in the middle section in a minute, and you'll see I'm taking that middle section down, and I am just, as you can see, I'm making sure that the part is straight, I guess. Twirling that away and putting that over there, and now I am having her hold that piece, and I am starting to cornrow. When I get to the end of this corn roll, I will do the same thing, leave it loose in the back. Only so far that cornrow goes. I'm just taking it down just a little bit to find a starting point and then grab a piece and cornrow it back. Okay, so I finished the section in the front. Now I parted it in the back, and I just pull a piece from that section in the back. The two original cornrows I did in the front were two of the legs, and then that extra piece was in the back. I've already done a cornrow back there, so as you can see, I pulled it up and added it to this second cornrow from the back section. She won't have any parts in the back hanging down. She'll have one braid, but I will crochet that into the cornrows. I had to tangle it. I did not blow dry her hair or straighten it in any way. She washed it. We usually wash it while it's still corn rolled up because it's already detangled. And then take it down and put some conditioner, leave-in conditioner on it, and some olive oil or something like that. And so it's already detangled. It was a little wet originally. Now it's dry here. And I was able to run my fingers through it. I mean, kinky hair is kinky hair, you know. But as you can see, there's no real tangles in it. And I add it there. That's the hair I'm using, Model Glance Braid. And the curl pattern is circle curl. The color is 4. Her hair is pretty, it's not black, but it's brown. And as you can see, I'm just using my crochet needle and putting it in, weaving the hair through it, through the corn roll. No hair is left out. Taking the hair down, there's the curly pattern of the hair. And I'm going to cut that hair in half. I only bought 2 bags. The other one's over there on the floor. And I only bought 2 bags because by cutting it in half, it just, you don't need that much. You don't need 2 bags to do that. I'm breaking it down into 4 pieces from that 1 piece. That was a pretty large piece of hair. And because this type of hair is kind of, it doesn't have a good grip on it. It slips it very easily. I am using brush on fingernail glue. And I like this stuff. Depending on the type of curl, the tighter curls, you don't have to do that. You just loop it more than twice. I looped it only twice here. You can loop it more than twice and it'll stay. I do it about 4 times. And then I also tie a little knot on it. Even the straight hair, I put the glue on. And I put the glue after the knot. As you can see here, I brought it a little closer, put it after the knot, and then I pinch it. You'll see all the glue on my finger in a minute. So I'm all finished here, putting it in there. Now I'm just adding little pieces to kind of clean it up, and because it's so much scalp showing, and her scalp is light and her hair is thin, so I'm adding little fillers there. And see there, I pulled a little piece off and tied a little knot in it instead of putting the glue on it. And I finished it out that way. So you'll see me do it again. Just getting a little piece of hair off the bunch. And I almost used it all. So putting it in there. And then pictures should be coming up soon. See all that glue on my finger. It always turns out pretty cute on her. She likes the curly stuff. That's the side view. And she was a bit tired on this one, so I kind of covered her face. All right, talk to you later.